Let's take a look at your vocabulary and context cards so that while you read your anchor text this week, you understand these words and their meanings, especially so that you understand what you're reading in your text this week. They will be highlighted in your text just like they are here on your vocabulary and context card. Now remember, I ask that you just read the blue word and sentence underneath it with me. Then I'll tell you what it means. When I get to the think about it, please pause the video and talk over the question I may ask you, and then come back to the video, do the talk it over, listen to what I ask you to do, and then pause the video and do it with your learning adult. Okay? That'll just help make these meanings more applicable to you, and it'll make them mean more while you read your text. So let's read. Approached. Climbers approached this mountain from the west. Slowly, they got nearer to it. Approached means to come near. How should an unfamiliar animal or pet be approached? How can you behave with animals that you know? Read the following sentences below and try the word approached in each blank space. With your learning adult, talk about which sentences make sense. Read with me. Section. The top section or part of this mountain is the steepest. A section is a part of something. How does a section of cake look different from a whole cake? Answer these questions about the word section and discuss your answers with your learning adult. Avalanches. When avalanches occur, the powerful sliding snow can knock trees down. Avalanches occur when large amounts of snow or rock slide down a mountain. How do you think avalanches get started? And what are the different causes? Think about the words below. Which ones are likely to be in a newspaper article about avalanches? Increases. When storms blow in, the danger to climbers increases or becomes greater. Increases becomes greater or larger. Do you think the amount of homework increases from elementary to middle school? What have you heard? Look at the chart below. See if you can match each thing with what might happen when it increases. Equipment. Mountain climbers check their supplies or equipment before a climb. The things that are needed for a particular activity or purpose are called equipment. What equipment do you need for your favorite sport or game? Look at the chart below. Match each group of equipment with what it's used for and discuss your answers with your learning adult. Tanks. Tanks that hold oxygen help climbers breathe in the high, thin air. Tanks are containers that hold liquids or gases. Why do some vehicles have large fuel tanks while others have small tanks? Answer these questions about the word tanks and discuss your answers with your learning adult. Slopes. Gentle slopes near the bottom of the mountain are easiest to climb. Slopes are stretches of ground that slant upward or downward. How is riding a bike up and down slopes different from riding on flatter ground? Think about different places where slopes are found. Look at the chart below and answer yes or no about whether each place usually has a slope. And then, which is the steepest? Altitude. The altitude or height of Granite Peak in Montana is 12,799 feet high. Height measured from the Earth's surface is called altitude. What is the highest altitude you have ever experienced? And where were you? Think about the altitude that different things can reach. Look at the words in the box. See if you can put them in order from highest to lowest and compare your list with your learning adult. Succeed. Everyone's goal is to reach the summit. If climbers plan well, they will succeed. To succeed is to manage to do what you tried to do. What are some things you succeed at, and what makes you feel the proudest? Think about the steps it takes to succeed at something difficult. Look at the sentences in the box and arrange them to show these steps, and then compare your list with your partner's. Read with me. Halt. Climbers come to a halt when it gets dark. They stop for the night. Halt means to come or bring to a stop. Why might a game you're playing or watching need to come to a temporary halt? Read the sentences in the box below and try the word halt in each blank space. With your learning adult, talk about which sentences make sense.